There we are. Okay. Turn that down. All right. So, did I? Of course I didn't. Okay. I have to check something real quick and make sure that this is actually going to fit me. Is this actually going to work? I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. Hey, Hannah. I am doing all right. I did just realize, though, that I never switched my needle size like I was supposed to. So, but I think it'll be okay. Ooh, excuse me. Hopefully it'll be all right. Doing this morning stream has been motivated to get a ton of chores done. Nice. Before your stream, and gonna continue sweeping, mopping. Awesome. Yeah, I realized that I needed to like sleep at night, and the streaming was making that very difficult. So, since kiddos are at preschool, now's kind of a perfect time. Pious Private Eye, you're working on a project. What project are you working on, if you can tell me? I am working on this, which is the second of 5 worsted weight samples that I'm making of my own pattern, because I'm desperately trying to do this one right, okay, I'm going to tell you guys a couple things. Girl, what are you doing? Oh, Nyx is playing with paper. So, couple things before we get into stuff. I don't know what round I'm on. So, I did put a tip jar up here because this pattern that I'm doing right now, it's going to be offered in 2 different yarn weights, and it's a lot more involved, but I'm aiming to make it free, if not forever, then at least for the first month. But there's a lot of work involved in this one because I'm trying to make it as beginner friendly as possible. So the tip jar is there just mainly for that, because if I can make the entire pattern free but have all of the resources included with it that I hope to do, so basically describing how to do certain techniques in knitting and certain basic knitting things, and also filming videos to accompany that for people who are visual learners like myself. But that is there. I also am testing some Twitch stuff because I added Twitch alerts, like with their thing. So if you are on Twitch, there are the bits, which are the paid things, and then there are points, which are now, I think I called them skeins. I think. So it has a little yarn skein as the thing for that. But with that, supposedly it's all integrated with Streamlabs. I have no clue how that's going to work. I don't know. But those are the new things right now. But yeah. Ooh. Instagram polls. Daily stretches sound good, Indie Crafts. I entered with like I entered just to have that in there. The silly bird one, just for the heck of it. Just for the heck of it. I thought it was so funny. And I'm like, no one else is going to get this. And so this is for me. So I put that in there. I did vote. And Indie Crafts, I think you know what I voted for. Also, how is the sound before I actually bring up the game? No, I don't want to update my software. I don't want to do that right now. Kind of busy. Oh, but yeah, how is the sound before I actually start up the game? Stretch those stitches out. I'm just gonna do that. I'm pretty quiet. Okay. Sorry, now I'm just gonna do what the... Okay, hold on. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. How am I quiet? Okay, hold on. What does everyone else say? Because this says it's almost peaking. Let me know. Granted, with the music of the game, it might be a little bit different. I may turn the game down instead of myself up. Would that work? How does that sound? Can you hear me? I can also speak louder. I can also get right up to the microphone. I'm sorry, I keep looking and seeing this emote and I keep wanting to do it. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. If you on your... You know, some laptops like to be silly. Silly laptops. What are you doing? Oh, have any of you... I don't know if I mentioned this or not. Have any of you guessed what I'm currently making? Like, what I'm currently designing? Thank you, Liv. Thank you. Oh, it showed up in a different spot. Or is that... Ooh, do I need to move that? Hold on. This is good to know. Alert box. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna put the... Okay. I need to resize you, alert box. Let me do that. Okay, I'll put that in the top right. But I'm sworn to secrecy. Okay. All right. Liv, we're gonna try some stuff with the Twitch tonight. Or tonight. It's not nighttime, it's daytime. We literally had this conversation. Anyway, because I supposedly integrated Twitch alerts with Streamlabs. So twitchy things like through the Twitch stuff apparently is now, I don't know. I'm still confused about all of that. I'm still confused about how Twitch alerts and thingies, and I don't know, but the point system in Twitch specifically are, I think, skeins, and through Streamlabs there are pearls, I think, but I may have to change that now that they're integrated. I don't know. We're learning things. I've never done this before, so learning new things. Oh, speaking of that, there is a thing on Twitch for Hydrate. I don't know if it'll pop up because I don't know how all of this is going to work today. But bread toasted with butter and honey, that sounds delicious. I meant to honestly look up what the frig I'm supposed to do next, because I remember being completely lost last time I played. So there's that. But yeah, the hydrate thing, that's through Twitch, so I have no clue. I'm still a little bit confuzzled about all that. If anyone else understands Twitch alerts and point system a little bit more, please feel free to explain. Okay, let me get these 5 stitches and then get that one. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Label the vase display, which I still don't have what I need for that, I don't think. Password for the authentication. Scour the thing for hidden clues. Okay, that's a lighting thing, right? But then it wouldn't let me do anything with the lighting mechanism. Am I remembering that correctly? I do have more drops today. That is going to be necessary. Okay, hold on. Can I, like, handle the can I do the lighting?
Do you like what you found in my bag?
Yes, I did.
Sorry if that was intrusive, but I'm here to keep tabs on the museum.
I did.
Oh, then let me help you. The museum is on the exterior of the bag.
Oh, you figured it out?
The interior of the bag is not the
What'd you figure
museum.
What?
Museum? Not museum.
You've made your point.
See that I have.
Well, but still, isn't this like part of it? Didn't they hire you? Didn't the museum hire you for all this? Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm pretty sure you're on the museum's payroll. So it's still for the museum, and I can snoop in your stuff. Thank you.
Why were you casting the role of Plutus?
I knew I hadn't made my point.
I don't recall Plutus ever being in the Persephone myth.
Xenia had a sequence in mind where
Lordy.
Demeter petitions all the gods. But it was too boring, too expensive, and did I mention
50 jumping
too
jacks.
boring?
What? That, I need to start doing something like that. I used to do yoga just about every day, and I would like to do that, and I just need to kind of like get back into it. Kind of how I've gotten back into
I'll let you go.
reading before bed.
Goodbye.
Oh. The thing I'm confused about with Twitch is because there are bits and there are points. So there are basically 2 different things. I don't know. I don't know what things I set up on there that are bits and what are for points. I'm a little bit confused by that. I know there was one that it's like, I think I made like a custom one, and I think it's for bits because, yeah, and it's basically like have a sneak peek of the upcoming design. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I'm either gonna have to close those blinds or put sunglasses on. I really don't want to have to put the sunglasses on right now. I don't remember what I was doing. People at Stagecraft Company keep demanding time to come film the new stage setup, pushing that to the second show. Oh, second show! Interesting. Okay. You want bread? You want bread. Bread is good. Ricky, do you know how to make bread? Is surprisingly easy. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm at the very end of this round, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Pushing that to the second show, but they'll keep trying to push it back. I need to make it very clear to everyone that they will not show up with cameras. Okay? Regardless of their funding and efforts to make the stage a reality, it's ours when we're using it. I need opening night to run smoothly. Yes! Bread. Need to constantly wear sunglasses is almost as bad. Yeah. Dude, I know. Hold on. I'm gonna close these blinds over here. And while I'm at it, Bread is bread. Bread tastes good. Homemade bread tastes better than store-bought bread. Okay. Okay. That's better. It's better. Oh, it's better. Okay. Oh. Do you guys just like freehand it, or do you use a recipe? Because I use the same recipe for sandwich bread every single time, to the point where I almost don't need, like, the only the only amount that I need of something that I need to look up is the amount of salt. I get that. Okay, I don't feel as... I was starting to feel like maybe I was a little bit of a fake bread maker. I'm like, there are some people who are able to make their own. I'm like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I get you, Hannah. I get you. Oh, have any of you... Oh my gosh. I would like to try by hand. I had a thought, and it disappeared. It's there, I swear. Oh, sourdough. Have any of you tried sourdough? Just because it doesn't, like, generally doesn't need yeast. Also, while I'm looking over here, how is everything on Twitch? Because I'm looking and it's claiming unstable, but I'm not sure if that's accurate. Because sometimes Twitch says things are not going well and they are actually doing fine. Okay. Maybe I just need to snoop a little bit more at everything. I don't know. I've played all of these, I swear. I just don't remember anything. That looks like maybe I'll need it. Okay.
Say, just a shot in the dark.
Hi.
But you've got an agenda here?
You could say that.
You know what I do all day?
What?
Try to figure out what your ankle wings are for?
Made sourdough once
Yes.
given the starter and someone holding my hand
Okay,
the whole
and what
process.
else?
Always use
I
recipe
study
for bread.
people and I study characters. Not that the difference is all that big.
I suppose this is leading to some insight you have about
It's
me.
giving me ads in Spanish.
Wow, conceited.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're toying with me,
Oh,
aren't you?
thanks.
You and I ask the same
Thank
type
you,
of questions.
Amy.
And yes, I am.
Oh.
I like figuring people out.
I don't just like to. I need to.
As an actor?
And in life.
Just when
Goodbye.
I reach for my knitting
Goodbye.
to knit during a conversation, they stop the conversation, and I'm like, okay, thanks. Oh, stand mixer, but when I make challah bread, I do it entirely by hand. I would like to make that. The only reason I don't use my mixer, we have a bread machine now, and I noticed after, and I got it at Aldi. Aldi had a bread machine, guys. It was so great. But I mainly got that thinking, okay, well, even if I just do, like, mix the dough in there, I just decided to do something weird, and not fully bake it in there. It is nice for when I don't have time, to, like, do everything, when it's kind of, yes, if you're going for the word scary, that is correct. If you mean Scary, or the author, Richard Scarry, however you pronounce it, then you need to add an R. But I think I think you're going with scary.
I need a big favor.
Okay, what's that?
Indie Crafts, I'm going to talk
Can
to
you
you
set
about
me up with the time
starter
cards
in
from
just
the
a minute.
office? I have been so underwater, I haven't been tracking our rehearsal time.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, okay. That was a lot quicker
I
than
think
expected.
everyone's a little afraid of Thanos.
Dude, I feel that.
Don't worry about him. He's all bark, no bite.
Oh,
I
lordy.
guess. But he seems very isolated from the rest of the
I
cast.
even have like a mini humidifier
Creative differences.
because it's the dry
Just
air
part of the
causing all the
process.
issues. I had to work by hand. Well, I was saying the only reason I don't use my mixer anymore is because it's ginormous and I have to move it. And I'm like, it's a KitchenAid. It's not like a super fancy thing, but it's like, it's not their professional version or whatever, but like it is heavy enough that it's really a pain in the butt to move. So I'm like, if I can avoid using it right now, I'm going to avoid using it right now. Well, I mean, it's on the counter. It's just on a side that's a little bit more of a pain in the butt to like, I have to still pull it out to open it and then push it back. So it's not like, hanging off the counter. It's just weird. And I'm just like, I like the bread better when it's mixed and first proof in the bread machine. So we're getting our money's worth out of that bread machine. Indie crafts. Okay. So basically what you do is you put equal amount of warm water and flour into a jar. Okay. Put equal amounts of warm water and flour into a jar. Okay. I think some people do about technically it's like a quarter of a cup or something, but I weigh it. So equal amount of grams. Ooh, someone did a quote. Yay. Oh, that's exciting. Thank you. I need to put that in the commands. I keep forgetting. Okay, let me know when you have a pen and then I'll continue.
Goodbye.
Bye.
It's honestly, I feel like people make sourdough super not confusing, a lot more of a hullabaloo than it needs to be. Granted, I also I don't know a whole lot about the kneading and everything. That's where I need to look more into stuff, but I don't want to do the whole stretch and fold stuff. I don't want to have to baby it because people, back then didn't have to baby it, when that was most of what they had. I guess before the invention of dried yeast, when a lot of people were making it, they didn't do a whole lot of stretch and folds and they ate what they made, whether it was perfectly fluffy or I need to Hunter. I see what you did that. You know how I keep starter alive? When I'm not using it, I put it in the back of the fridge. I've had one in the back of the fridge before for a couple months and it's been fine. Okay, so you're not going to be able to actually fully use it for about a week at least. Okay, take note of that first. Okay, so basically if you have a kitchen scale, that's best. But if you don't, then we're going to have to figure, I can't remember because flour and water weigh different. Their volumes are different and all that stuff. Well, I can't remember you brain focus. So let's say we'll do 50 grams of flour, 50 grams of warm water. Put that into a mason jar or some sort of container and mix it up really well. And then put if you use plastic wrap, put plastic wrap on it, or you can lightly put a lid, a screw top lid on it. Okay. But you don't want to tighten it super tight. You leave it a little bit loose. Okay. Keep that there. It's not going to do anything, right? Next day, come back, take half of that out. And some people recommend you use a new jar, so transfer to a new jar. Take half of that out. You're going to toss that because there's not really anything you can do with that right now. It's not going to bubble up or do anything. The stuff that you have in the jar, what's left, whatever that is, whatever that weighs, add that. Exact amount of water, exact amount of flour. Okay? Mix it up, same thing. It's not going to do anything. Keep doing that for a week. By like day 4, you may get like super bubbly stuff. It's still not ready to use. It's not established. That's a fake rise. Okay? But after about a week, you should notice it will bubble up. Okay? And it'll probably like double. Okay? And that's where you get to a point with all of this. You get to a point where then once it does do the bubbling up and everything, whenever you discard, you can use that discard. You don't have to toss it anymore. Yeah, swap out the jar. I've started swapping out the jar. Yeah, I'll show you on Discord. Well, because I'm going to be showing my neighbor how to do it. She wanted to, I gave her some starter. But I can show you how to feed it and everything. And one thing I would actually, yes. I never had one get contaminated, but now because I've read horror stories about that, I swap it every time. It's odd how yeah, I can do that. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's literally you just remove it. So you're doing the same thing every day. You remove half and toss that half. What's left in the jar, you move into a new jar and you add flour and water to it. Mix it up. There you go. Let it sit on your counter because it needs that warmth. If your house is cold, wrap it in a towel. I've had luck with that. But it's literally just adding flour and water. I have had more luck. I will say this. And then we'll get back to the game, I swear. When I made my starter, I made it with rye flour. And maybe that's why it took off. Yeah, I actually made sourdough discard blueberry muffins, and I had one right before the stream. They're delicious. And I've also made sourdough discard cinnamon rolls. And let me tell you, using discard to make peach cobbler. It's so good. Yeah, rye, if your starter is struggling, that will rye flour will help significantly. Dude, there are people who panic about some stuff. They're like, I know what's wrong with my starter. I used well water. And it's like, people use what water they have. I used all-purpose bleached all-purpose flour. And it's like, well, if that's what you have, then that's what you use. I think a lot of people's issue with
Yes?
baking bread and
Later.
with sourdough in particular is that everything on the internet is telling them 5 billion things that they have to do, and none of it agrees. You don't need a fancy banneton, or however the heck you say it. You don't need a fancy thing to score the top of it. You just need a bowl, some flour. I would honestly get rice flour for the top, because otherwise it'll stick to the cloth. And yeah, some do. Exactly. It's like, if that's what you have, that's what you have. I use a metal spoon every time and it's fine. The only time I don't is if I remember that I have this little like silicone spatula spoon thing, and I don't often remember that I have that. Yeah, it's like there's so much, like, it's so stupid. Like, you don't have to, yeah. And if you are worried about, like, or if you get some sort of mold on one, then what you do is
I should call Melina before giving these to Xenia.
you sanitize your jar. And usually, like, the way I do it with canning, you can do it a couple different ways, but The way that I remember is putting it in the oven at like putting the jars in the oven at like 250 for like 30 minutes. And usually that's when I am getting canning stuff ready anyway. Or you can boil them in water, but there's also little it's just like, just sanitize your jar, make sure it's nice and clean. Maybe sanitize your kitchen if you really want to. It's like, literally, you can make sourdough bread. What I'm getting at is you can make sourdough bread so long as you have the starter. You can make it with a regular kitchen bowl, mixer or by hand. A regular kitchen bowl, probably I would say a flour sack towel, because it doesn't have the weird little like grippy fabric bits like a terry cloth would. Rice flour or a gluten-free flour, is we just had some, so that cloth doesn't stick. And to score it, a paring knife or whatever knife you have that is sharp enough to cut. There we go. But even then, like, I think if you're wanting like bakery style, like super perfect every single time bread, then yeah, you might want to look at all that stuff. But it's like, if you're just feeding your family and you put all of the love into it, I mean, oh yeah, I needed to call Xenia, didn't I? Or call Melina. Yeah, get it right the first few times that I'll feed. Yeah. Exactly.
Xenia wants a copy of the time cards. Can I share
It
those
doesn't
with
need
her?
to be as
No.
Should I be concerned that she wants
crazy
the time cards?
as
Maybe.
online
Okay,
makes it
I'll
out to be.
stall for now. Any advice?
Keep an eye on her.
This is where I'm going to have a little bit of a rant here. This is where I feel like shows, and I don't get me wrong, I love Great British Bake Off, but I feel like the way that Bake Off has gone is making it, that and like on obviously social media, is kind of making it so that people who were never taught these, hold on, hey Liv, can you take care of what looks to be a bot for me? Right there on Twitch. Because that looks questionable.
Goodbye.
If you are available
Bye.
to do that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, and from what I haven't figured this out yet, but thank you, Liv. I haven't figured this part out yet, but you're supposed to be able, because like effectively Discard has lost the Ricky, do you, some people open bake where they just put it on a baking sheet, and I think you can like, thank you, you can put there's some way of doing that. I haven't completely figured that out yet, admittedly. There's some way of doing that, but I mean, people didn't always have Dutch ovens, so but also we already have the best viewers. You're good, Liv. Thank you so much. But I just realized I wasn't paying attention at all to what she said. I know I'm not supposed to give her anything. Okay. Yeah. There we go. What I was going to ask is if you have, like, if you really did want a Dutch oven, then I've seen people take, it would be like the loaf, the like long loaf shape, but I've seen people take 2 standard loaf pans and metal binder clips and create one that way. Okay, let's see. Okay, someone assist me because I feel like I have gotten nowhere. And it's bugging me. Like, it is really bugging me. I don't know what
Hello.
to give
Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
I don't know what to give this guy down here. Oh, wait a minute. What do I need that for? Hold on, I don't remember the thing here. Ooh, hold on. Hi, Dewey. Hold on, I may be able to use this on the... I don't... Well, hey, bud. Hey, bud. I don't know if you can... You can't see... Ooh, hi. Now you can see Dewey. Dewey. Oh, hey. Okay. Hi. Right, yep. Now you can hear Dewey. This Dewey is our big cat. Oh, there we go. Love you too, Dewey.
Gunnar doesn't need friends. Already have 2, mug and chair.
What was the... Hold on. Is it the necklace? Hold on. Now I want to look... Oh my gosh. Okay. There was one. Which one was it? One of them, it said, was not... No? There's... Is this...
Let's see if I can pay the ferryman
Oh,
with this.
hey! That was an accident, but I'm glad it worked. Is there... I can't do that. Okay. Okay. I could have sworn... Maybe that's later. I thought maybe I could look at that. Okay, but I can pay the ferryman so I can get a little bit further. Oh. Oh, yeah. I feel that. Dude, like I said, I swear I've played all of these. It's just, it's been a hot minute. But, yeah, that reminds me, I need to message my neighbor and see if she wants to get together tomorrow, like, tomorrow afternoon. She is expecting her kitchen scale then. And so I said, well, I'll at least show you how to, like, feed your starter. One thing that I have... Hi, Dewey. You cannot grab at my yarn. Thank you. One thing that... Oh, my gosh. Okay. I got distracted by cat and eye, and I'm going to set this aside because he keeps wanting to grab at it. Okay. And now I don't remember what I was going to say. Oh, lordy. Hold on. It's mainly my right eye that's doing all of this. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. I don't remember what I was saying. That is par for the course. There was something I was gonna say that I've been wanting to do, and my brain is not working. That is creepy. Also, that's a large boat to make that tide of turns. I'm just saying. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Indie Crafts. I'm sorry. I wish I could help. Oh. Hi, why are
I
you
need to
weird?
block the dog from reaching the stars.
Oh, shoot. Nope. No, because then they need that one. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, there's one. Maybe it pivots on a rail. I don't know, but it's like... Dewey, why are you chewing on the... I think they're bored because they've had to stay inside because it's so cold and snowy. They have toys, but Dewey doesn't like playing with toys nearly as much. Cool. Okay, that's not bad. I don't know what Zach is making what smells like pizza. Huh? Gotcha. Oh, lordy. Ah, no. I fail. Bam. I got it.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Have you seen... Oh, safely do return to chiropractic. My doula swears by adjustments in 3rd trimester. Oh, I never saw a chiropractor, but I've heard people have luck. Hi, Suki. Moved recently. I don't have anything like that in my ear. Back in my old place, I had a free massage at my OBG. Ooh. I think that should be a thing everywhere. Oh my gosh. Oh. Liv, am I crazy or did you make a map of this place? To completely understand all of this. Nice. Okay, so that tells me where it goes. Ooh. Oops.
I need to figure out how to deactivate this alarm first.
Okay, well, enter, or can I just leave? Not have to deal with that yet? Okay. Oh my gosh, okay. It's just my right eye. My left eye's fine right now, which...
I need to figure out what this is for before I do anything.
That's what I figured. I figured I couldn't do that. Actually, rats only eat twice a day. I may have to try that. What's funny to me is that, yeah, eyelids closed. And I think it's because of like having the heat on. It seems like the air outside, despite it being super cold, because it's snowing, the air outside is actually a little bit more humid than inside. So when we were dropping the kids off this morning, it was like the only time that I had relief was outside the car, like outside, just walking. Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, I've just been going through drops like crazy, which reminds me, I'm just gonna put another one in. I look forward to when it is no longer winter, and instead it's like rainy and whoa. Okay, so I can go.
I don't believe you're an actor.
What do you expect me to do?
Do I have to spell it out? If I don't believe you're an actor, the audience won't.
Then don't make me
Ooh,
go on
okay.
stage.
That's how this works. You
That's
have
sort of
to
what
be
I was thinking.
On stage, or the whole thing falls apart.
Let me do the job you hired me to do.
Nancy!
Sorry to
Uh-huh.
interrupt.
Sorry
Who
you
built
caught us
this set? Because
arguing.
it's so creepy.
Niobe, I know you're nervous, but you
Also, do you
promised
guys like the
you'd perform.
thumbnail?
We're all counting on you to do your job.
Oh, I have new emotes. I'm forgetting everything that I made the other day. Or last week was, I don't even remember. There was a day when I worked on some stuff. That is so creepy. Okay.
Oh, it's locked. I need to stack all the individual hand tiles on the center tile.
We do, what I hate is that you can't really see that says Sleuthy Skid Stitches, but, you know, whatever. You just rose from behind a rock, and I thought there was a character there coming out. Liv, you should flood the chat with emotes right now so the emote wall can do its thing. Read it fine on my phone last night. Okay, hey man, that works. So we have air purifiers in the bedrooms and humidifiers in the bedrooms, and then we have one humidifier down here. The problem is that the downstairs is completely like open, and so the humidifier down here doesn't actually do a huge amount, or at least it doesn't feel like it does. Upstairs, I feel like in order for it to do that, I would have to close everything. I would have to close all of the doors, which then bothers me because it feels like a dungeon. Even when I'm not up there, it's like the knowledge of all of the doors being closed. I don't know. I'm weird. Okay. What? What am I doing? What? Like that? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh! Oh. Okay. This music is a lot. Okay. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Oh, shoot! No! I didn't need... Okay. We're getting there. That was frustrating. Nope. 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 What? What? Oh. Okay, I had it for a second. How? No. I was doing so good. Okay. Don't move that. Oh, so, okay. Oh my god. Do I have Do I have only a couple tries? Is that, or am I limited on tries? I don't. I think it's just like, no. I need to combine those with something else. That's okay. I didn't mean to do that. Oof. I need to get there. My problem is I'm struggling to get it so that both of them are in these squares. Or in these, not squares, hexagons. Okay. To hexagons that are then right next to this. Because I can't, yeah, I can't just combine those, which is dumb. Bam. Got it. Sorry, that was probably really loud. I have to do something work today and grump about it. I don't know what that is, but I'm sorry. That sucks. Oh, okay. Okay, I made it. Oh. I just kind of want to look at everything.
And it's locked. I should carry more keys.
Well, I mean, maybe you should do more snooping. Also, what kind of key would that take? Maybe it wouldn't, Nancy, because there's no lock on it. There's no, like, visible keyhole. That's weird. Weird and creepy. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. No, I can't do that yet. Okay, so I do need to go back there, but at least now I can get through. Okay. Cool. I so look forward to when the air isn't super dry. Hello, very niche musings. Someone try to do something with the Twitch point system, because I don't even know how to do that myself, so I'm going to look at that while we are sitting here. Oh, lordy. Okay. There's a way to do it. There's a way to do it. Huh? See, what's bothering me is it's not coming up. So, like, live. I am seeing... It has some stuff. Like, I see that you did the hydrate one, but I didn't see it in... on here. And I don't know why. Like, I don't... I thought I did. It claimed I did. And then it... See, okay, here's the thing. It says, yeah, you have an alert box. You have a Twitch alert box. And it's integrated with Streamlabs. Woo, awesome. But then when I go back to, like, the main thingamabobber, I guess, it's all, yeah, you should do the Twitch alert box. And I'm like, I have one. This is why I did everything. I did. Oh my gosh. Okay. Liv, you may have to help me with that. I know you don't do Twitch stuff anymore, but I may need your help with that because it's so annoying. Literally, I have it. It's like, oh yeah, there's the Twitch alert box. Cool, awesome, great. And it's like, it's so dumb. Okay. So redonkulous. Ducks. Are those ducks? Are they geese? Are they swans? I don't know. What are they doing? That looks questionable. Okay, we have what? Yeah, drop it in there. That's what we're missing right now with New Nancy. We need more instead of we need huh. Eh? Huh? That's what I want from New Nancy. Huh? Super confused face. Do I have paper for?
How am I going to get this unlocked?
Yeah, good. Why would you want to?
I need to figure out the key code.
Okay, I don't have that. Okay. Okay. We are in a lava ring. And I can't go anywhere from... Can I go up here? Ooh. Hold on. Let me... I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know, and I'm really confused. Okay, because I see hydrate, I'm gonna hydrate. But yeah, I'll have to see, because the way they made it sound on Twitch is that it integrates with the Streamlabs alert box so that it all is together, which doesn't, I don't know. I'm confused. I'm missing a tile. Okay. Okay, I can't go through there, but it almost looked like there was some, I don't know. Okay. It's been a hot minute since I played this game. What are you? There's a cutout right there. You're linked to that. I know you are. Can I go through here yet? Fine. Okay, can you take me someplace? Thank you.
What are you doing? The remote. Give it to
Good
me.
question.
No, I need it for my work.
Now. Do not come back.
Why
Is
not?
is it actually
stage
trying
wants
to
you dead.
censor the word
What?
goose?
Can't you feel the floor is shaking? Do you know why that
And
happened?
disappointed.
I assume it has something to do with the hydraulic lifts.
Not something.
I need to make
everything. The hydraulics
I
are
need to
warming
make
up
a
for
duck
the show.
emote just for
The
you, Ricky.
sets are not normally kept so far off the
I'll
ground.
see what I can do.
They're not to be occupied unless they're locked into place on the stage.
But you're here.
I got my tablet
I know
working,
what I'm
my
doing,
drawing tablet working,
And
so.
you do not. Leave.
No. I don't want to. Go away. You go away. You leave. Oh my gosh. When you say making yourself a duck, do you mean like knitting or crocheting yourself a duck? Or do you mean like an emote? Or something along those lines? Oh my gosh. That's the one thing you want amigurumi. There we go. I have to like stop and I'm sorry. Oh, Ricky. That was funny. I'm just gonna do that.
Still check.
Escape Tartarus. I didn't explore Tartarus.
Still have
Is
to
it
do
because
that.
half the stuff was locked?
Still have to do that.
Track down where he put the lift remote. Oh my gosh. Okay. Did he put it back down here? Probably not. No, he wouldn't have. Okay, hold on. Importance of vine tile carving. Trigger keypad to Tartarus. Where do I skeletal gate? Okay. Do I want to do that? I really want to do some more knitting. But I feel like this is the one thing I will say that I really liked about mid that is not going to, that people are not going to agree on. Okay? When I got to like actually fully play mid for the first time and pay attention without like, you know, getting distracted or okay, focus. You guys, I actually really liked the questioning people part, how there was so much dialogue. Now it's like, now that I know everything that's going on, it's like, it's annoying because I just want to kind of like get to the puzzles and everything. But when I was first playing it and didn't know what all was going on, that was really interesting to me.
These constant intrusions are most irksome.
I wonder, okay, I'm gonna do this. I don't know. Literally, it says, okay, your alerts, alert boxes, and it's checked as active. So do I have to put it in as a browser source? Is that a thing that I have to do, Liv? I don't know. Like, do I have to input it into... What is happening? If you're still here. I don't know if you're still here or not. But is that something that I have to do? I don't know. Because it claims that it says alert box 1. I mean, I can change that to Twitch alert. Yeah. Just that you have to turn it on within the Twitch browser settings. But like, I literally, I'll turn it off and back on again, I guess. Cause it worked once before with, I think it was with, it worked with, hold on, I'm going to explore this for just a second. When, I think it was Gooba and Jetpack, they cheered some bits, which was really nice. I have it as a separate browser source. Okay. Back to alerts home. Okay. I can do that real quick. Browser source. So in that rate, it's similar to, but then why have it so it's integrated? That makes no sense. Hold on. This is going to look real weird. Real quick. Copy. Okay. Supposedly. Did that do anything? Hold on. Please excuse me while I figure out some techie things. Okay, so that is humongous. I don't want that to be humongous. The downside is now I have to kind of have everything almost, because what it seemed like, it seemed as though it was going to both be in the same alert box. Okay. Okay, now can we try something? If someone is able to. I hope it works. I don't know. Okay. Okay. I don't remember what the hats off to you one is. If I'm completely honest. I can't tell what that said. I don't know what that said. Something happened. Holy mackerel. Okay, so I just had to have it as a separate browser source. Okay, well, here. I can make it larger. That's fine. I made it small like this, like the, because I don't want to cover up the, wah! What? Don't do that. Jeez. Lordy. Okay, are you gonna work? Are you gonna work with me? Are you gonna work with me? Are you not gonna work with me now? You're not gonna let me resize you? No? Not gonna? Not gonna? Okay. Okay. I'll just do it manually, apparently. We're just gonna do that and see what happens. And then, nope, it's not gonna let me move it. Okay. That's nice. It's great. It's great. No, it keeps wanting to move everything else. Everything but that. Okay. Ooh, okay. I am expecting a hat today. But I can put my, I can put this on. I can put my garden hat on because it's here. Because I had to wear it the other day while I was playing Hogwarts Legacy. This is going to look really funny. I had to do this to, like, block the light coming from the windows when the kids wanted me to play Hogwarts Legacy. So this is, there we go. There's that. This is the hat I have. I need to get some more fun hats or make some fun hats. Okay. Okay, what I don't like is that it's going to overlap with the Streamlabs one, but it is what it is. I also don't understand why it claims that it is integrated with Streamlabs when it technically isn't. I find that annoying. Indie Crafts, I am expecting a hat from your merch shop today. Yeah, it does lie. It does lie. It's annoying.
Thank you for unlocking the display for me.
Why are you so interested in them?
The tooling marks tell a story
Angrier than a
about
bull
how they're
seal on a
made.
full
For the
moon.
most part, we
Yes.
still don't understand the full method. Bits and pieces, but that's
Is that
it.
why?
I'd love to see if I could see something.
Oh, pause on a really awkward thing. Okay, hold on. That's why. That's why it somehow got locked into place. Okay. Also, I just realized that this design you know what? I'm gonna, sorry. I said we were testing things while we were here. I'm gonna move that up here where the needles are. How's that look? That look okay? It's a really busy over here, but I'd rather have that than everything over here being blocked. I may have to move the commands or take them out, but okay. Twitch alerts. Okay, now they're lined up. So the Streamlabs alert box is going to be a little bit smaller. than the Twitch alert box, but it's... I feel like I haven't had issues with people saying they can't read the Twitch alerts, but...
Anything to add to that discussion.
Or not Twitch, the Streamlabs ones. You should wear a hat to your stream, just for the heck of it. You stream at 1:30, right? Right? If so, do you already have your stream set up? Do you have a link to it? Because if you have it set up and have a link to it, then I can change the description real quick. Or like put it in chat. That way, if I am streaming up to that point, which I'm having a lot of fun, so maybe I will, I don't know. Then I'll do that. That's the one thing with that's really nice with Twitch is that you can rate other people's channels. You can with YouTube, but you have to be at a certain follower count or subscriber count, which is dumb, YouTube. It's dumb. Anyway. Whenever I do stream, I want to wear 2 Deerskin Detectives hats. Yes. A light blue one for games related to E through E10 and a dark... Ooh. That's a really good idea. Thank you. Thank you, Liv. And thank you, Ricky. Actually. Okay, I paused it. Okay, I will get that in just a moment. And then, Liv, you said you would link it too. Or you said you would pin it. Okay. Okay. I should probably call people. Maybe that's what I need to do. I'm gonna call the Hardys because why not?
Finally! What happened back there?
Sorry, I was caught off guard from a very convincing scene from a play.
So everything is fine?
Can't say that for sure, but no one is being actively kidnapped.
Nancy, I've got a strange feeling about what's happening at the museum.
I feel the same way. Something seems a bit off.
Want us to look into everyone at the museum?
That would be great. Please do.
Consider it done. Call us back in a bit, and we'll have everything you need to know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I might need some outside help.
Okay.
Do you know anything about Greek art?
I didn't
You're
know
in luck.
that.
I am.
We'll make a call and have the book sent to you right away.
Okay.
Thanks.
Zach walked by and didn't even question why I'm wearing my garden hat over top of my headphones. What?
There's no.
He said, "I'm not even gonna bother." Worried, protective Frank. I know, man. I know. Okay.
What's the network?
ATAC.
Why change the name?
Good question.
Apparently, the FBI doesn't like explaining that they get help from America's teens.
Ah, okay.
I don't see a "you must be this old to solve a crime" sign anywhere.
Well, there might be a law about that somewhere.
Don't care. What am I going to do with all my ATAC shirts? I have so many.
Sorry to bring up a sore point.
ATAC forever!
But really, it's the network now.
I have no. Also, ATAC Forever. Someone in this chat has ATAC Forever merch. Just saying. If they would want to link it in the chat. I'm just saying, like, these are the times when I bring that stuff up, y'all are allowed to, like, you know, plug your stuff. I haven't really gotten to make much merch lately, and I'm trying to get, I have the Streamlabs shop, my own Streamlabs shop still up, but I would really like to get away from the Streamlabs shop.
What have you guys been up to?
I can myself.
The usual. Adventures, globetrotting, business
Just
school.
trying to figure
on the
out
side.
the...
Are you thinking of leaving the mystery game behind?
No, I'm working on a project.
You are going to freak when you find out.
Joe,
I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Interesting.
it's no big deal, really, but I don't want to jinx it.
Okay, I have to say
I don't
one
think
thing.
they will.
0 things is a better
Ricky.
option.
You're going to love it.
It involves me?
I can't say.
It's way down the road, but for now, I'll just wait until Joe accidentally tells everyone.
Me too.
Well, if I've literally, but it's funny that you say that because I've literally mentioned to my husband that I think it would be like potentially worthwhile to learn how to hunt. So it's kind of funny that you mentioned that. Project they're talking about is starting the detective agency, as mentioned in mid.
I found an odd list in Gregor's bag.
That's where I'd keep an odd list.
What's it say?
It's a list of names.
I guess that's odd. All lists are odd, come to think of it.
Read me the names.
Mikhail Dimitrov, Grant Nagy, Etienne Martin, Kurt Mueller, Emma Portnoy,
Mueller. I know
and
it's not the same,
Kostas
but
Bezos.
Mueller.
We'll look into it.
It needs. They missed the opportunity here. They missed the opportunity. Yeah, it better not happen. I will say I hope that in the next game that they address the mid situation, like actually address it. But you know, here we are. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. This is. Do not fall off the needles. Do not fall off the needles. Do not fall off. Okay, I gotta take this off for a minute. I know I'm technically not supposed to, but I gotta, because I gotta put more drops in. I will say, even with the amount of drops that I have to put in, it's still worth it. Because I can wake up in the morning not blind, and it's so nice. Ooh. I don't know. Honestly, let's be honest, they practically do single Nancy now. Oh gosh. I'm sorry. So I don't know. I turned on pre-roll ads because I know people don't like them, but I was thinking that maybe that would limit the amount of ads in the middle of the thing, because it seems like people were getting 5 billion ads in the middle, which is, I almost feel more annoying, but I don't know. Okay. Do I need to call? Call her again? Some of this I feel like really.
Hi.
I don't like the in-between either. I know. It's so. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
His life is just too full. I mean, that's a take. That is a take. Can
Acceptance, the first step to healing.
Can I do?
I
When
looked
can
up
I do
everything
this?
I could about you. You're not the
And?
average teenager.
And?
I noticed that you seem to find trouble.
Yeah.
And when you're not searching it out, someone puts you directly in trouble's path.
Yeah.
Well, sure, but you could say the same thing about a lot of people.
Is something bad going to happen here?
I don't think so.
Good. Thank you. If there's any danger at all, please let me know.
I'm not gonna spoil anything.
There are some very valuable artifacts here.
Priceless.
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem like there should be more security than there is?
Oh, let me tell you a secret. The security
Does he
you
have
can
a
see
scar on his elbow?
isn't really security. We got a series of marching orders from the museum about how to behave
I
and,
swear I
more
just saw, like, a
importantly,
scar on his
how
elbow.
not to trip
Maybe I'm
some of the
crazy.
alarms accidentally.
I think what bugs me isn't even necessarily like, because honestly, like, I am not super invested in that either way, but I think what really bothers me about the way it's being handled, or a vein, it could be a vein, is mainly that there's no consistency in following that story. And I was thinking about it. So with the Hardy Boys mentioning the thing that they end up saying in mid, like the detective agency, like that makes sense to not like fully carry out all the time. But when Ned is in so many of the modern games, and the fake ban, and like there isn't really anymore, there's not really a modern game that he's not at least kind of mentioned in. Having this situation where something like that happened at the end of mid, or in mid, and then they don't mention it at all. It's like, I have an idea. I have an idea for a reel, but I don't think it's gonna actually like pan out. So I'm just gonna say it here. You know that there's a Sabrina Carpenter song, and it goes, "We never talk about it. We never talk about it." It's like, just if you're for two characters who are so ingrained in this series, one because it's literally her series, and the other one because he's been in so many of the games, especially modern, the fact that it's not addressed at all is so annoying. Like, even a mention of like, hey, like, you know, at some point I do want to talk about this.
Can you help me get down into the rest of the sets?
Why?
Nothing.
I'm here to help Melina. I need to be able to go
that
everywhere.
really bugs the crap out of me.
It is far too dangerous down there.
But not for Thanos.
Definitely for Thanos. He just doesn't listen.
Yeah, exactly. They mention that, but not the relationship problems. And it's like, I feel like the continuity isn't... Like, they focus on continuity with some things, but it's like... Or like, they'll mention some stuff, but it's like, you know, the books, that's awesome. I love that. They're so great. The books in the background of Key, so great. And they have so many call-outs. But for the love of all that is holy, there is an issue with two major characters in this series. Why is that not called out? Why? Is it because they haven't made their mind up? Is that why? On where it's going? Well, maybe neither of the characters, because they haven't freaking talked about it, and maybe they need to at least mention that they need to talk about this. I just want some continuity, okay? I just want it addressed. Okay, let me finish. I'm almost done with this round. And then... Okay. Alright, so my brain, it's just so much throwing them together. Yeah. Well, and here, I guess here's something that I find really interesting, going off of that. Because in the books, if I'm remembering correctly, like, yeah, she's going steady with Ned and everything, but she still, like, will go for a date with someone else. But it kind of reminds me a little bit of that time period's definition of like dating. Like if she and Ned are dating, it's different from being in a full-on relationship. It's just dating. And it seems like he views their relationship in the going, like actually going steady, like committed, fully monogamous, not spending time with anyone else at all, version, like modern version of dating. Whereas Nancy seems to view it as that version, like that time period's version of dating, where it's like just going on dates. And that can mean multiple people, like just having fun. She still goes back to him, but a date doesn't mean a relationship. Does that make sense? That's how it just seems. Yeah. And Ned being upset Nancy is with Frank after Ned offered. Yeah! I know. Realize they went too deep in the relationship stuff? Yes. Yeah. Or maybe they were like, we'll address this in another game, but it's just
sheet I found in your bag.
Which,
you don't have to fully address
isn't
it.
part of the museum.
Something about it seems odd. Why would you be casting this late in the game?
I like working with undiscovered talent.
Wouldn't Xenia be casting? Wouldn't there be some reference to Plutus in the script somewhere?
You're unbelievable.
It's a trait you and I share, apparently.
I didn't lie.
I'll say this.
And don't you dare call anyone on that list.
Why?
My contacts are already on it.
Nancy, you have no idea what you just did.
In fact, he broke
Explain
the
it to
timeline
me.
and made
With
Ned and Nancy
pleasure.
have 9 months
The
between
last
the first
5
date and
years.
anniversary.
5 years. I've been researching angel
I
investors.
don't. That doesn't bother me as much.
You know what those are?
Yeah, they invest in new
because
businesses
first date
when
does
no one
not
else
equal
will.
anniversary in my
Those
mind.
are my angel investors. Or were. For my theater.
First
for
date does
Gregor's
not
theater.
equal
It
anniversary
took
in my mind.
years to get those names. They were coming to opening night, Nancy.
Stinks as they
And
kinda
now
work themselves into a corner
they're
where
gone.
Closure is reached.
I
He
promise
was
it.
alienating half
Your
humans.
contacts asking about me like I'm a crook?
If you have nothing to hide, then you have nothing to worry about.
Leave me alone. Now! Go and don't come back!
Well, and I feel like, it's so, like, the timing is really weird. And that's where, I can understand, like, maybe the games being in a different order chronologically than, almost like the, Chronicles of Narnia books, where it's like you have the release order and you have the chronological order. But I don't know, though. I don't know. I don't know. You know, Liv, sometimes if you know, you know. Okay, how am I supposed to do this? This is the lighting thing, right?
Still have.
I guess what's really bugging me right now with this game is not knowing what I can do yet. Oh, you're good. No worries, Ricky. Yeah. So... Okay, I had a thought and then it disappeared. I think what bugs me is... Okay, I got it. Okay. Where Sea of Darkness, even though she friggin' forgot their anniversary dinner and went to Iceland, I think what is missing here, okay, what would make this potentially make a lot more sense, hear me out, is, and maybe this is where potentially, like, Scott Carty could add a little bit of nuance in the voice acting of, like, if in Sea of Darkness there had been a little bit more in his lines, a little bit more of an undertone of like, I'm saying that it's okay, but it's not really okay. You know, like he has this whole thing that feels very, I need to do like an analysis of this entire thing, apparently. That feels like, you know, I love you, you know, and it feels like he's saying it for the first time, even though he said it before. But maybe that's what they were going for, was an underlying, you know, like, I really love you, with the subtext being, but this was not okay. Like, this was kind of crossing a line. And then Nancy just going right over her head. I don't know, but it's like, I feel like that almost needs to be more prevalent. That, like, that really hurt him. And then with that, then I could see the Midnight in Salem situation actually happening. And her being kind of blindsided, because like, well, what do you mean? It's like, well, maybe things weren't, or maybe like she needs to have one of those, like, you know how sometimes in the games, like, she'll think something inside her head and it'll have that like sort of like echoey sound, and that's how you know it's inside, she's saying it inside her head. Maybe she needs to have something like that where she's like, I think that really hurt him. Maybe, like, what's going on? I don't know, but as it stands, it went from super lovey-dovey, oh, I love you too, Ned, oh, I love you, to like super flirty girl, like, oh, come on, Ned, in the background of his conversation with Nancy, to Key not addressing anything and just acting as though everything's perfectly fine, and not even saying, hey, can we like talk about this? And him being like, maybe when you get back. And then her like avoiding it, maybe? I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird. Okay. I don't know if any of that made sense, but here we are. Where the frig? I have no clue where that remote would be. I thought that I remembered it being like, am I crazy? Is that even what I'm supposed to be doing right now? I don't know. I know it's not there. That's where I found it the first time. Ooh, okay, that was it. I have this constant feeling of,
oh, thanks, guys,
like an eyelash being in my eye. It's really bothering me. Okay. No, my brain is too deep in the relationship drama. Allergic. Shades of teal. Oh my gosh. Sorry I keep pausing for this, but it's not as bad as earlier. I'm at least able to keep my eyes open for a period of time. And I did get like 4 bottles of drops today. So that's something. Okay, so I can potentially do this.
Time to match the correct tag to each base.
Oh, okay, there's 7. Okay. 2 vertical handles and an oval body. Okay. 2 vertical handles and an oval body, which I'm guessing is this, because it's 2, and that's not an oval. I guess that would be that. Maybe. Hold on. Wide mouth, round body, handles on either side. There's that. Okay. Okay, I don't even have a name for it. Okay. Deep bowl with a low neck, no handles, and no foot, but mounted on a stand. Deep bowl. Deep bowl. It doesn't say anything about a lid, which makes me think that this is that. Small circular box. Okay. Oh, there it is. Deep bowl with 2 large high vertical handles on either side and a tall stemmed foot. Well, now I'm wondering. Let me check. What is that for? We're rolling with that. We're rolling with it. Oh. Did someone say cake when somebody's I love Ned and Nancy in the books, but I love Frank and Nancy in the games. Ned is amazing, but in my opinion, his lifestyle desires are totally... Yeah. Want someone who is super present and will be close by and have the house with the white picket fence. And that's never going to be Nancy. It would drive her bonkers. Meanwhile, Frank is a detective too and enjoys mysteries and travel. He understands the chaos and unpredictable. Yeah. Although I feel like Ned understands... Because, I mean, you have the whole thing with in Spy where he's like, you know, he has this whole thing with Carson about, it's like, you know, this is Nancy, this is her, and if you can either try to fight it or you can try to help her. I think what bothers me is that I kind of disagree in the fact that he wants to be a part of that life. He wants to be. And he is willing to go with her on that and still have the house to come back to. Does that make sense? So, like, have the roots, but be willing to like have the nest, but be willing to fly off with, like, together. But he's not willing to let, or she's not willing to let him do that. Like, she decides to go with Frank instead. So I don't know if she's just not thinking that he wants to be traveling, like, not... It seems to me like Nancy's just not listening to him being like, bro, I want to come too. Come on. Come on. She's just not listening to it. Perfume oils typically rest on a heavy stand, tall vertical handle on the back, allowed for easy pouring. So that would be that. Tall and slim with elongated handles. How do I know if it's right? Does it tell me? Oh. Does it tell me? Oh, gosh. Taller than it is wide. Yep. With a... I have no clue what that is.
That's it.
There we go. Okay. He already has the roots. I think part of Nancy's problem with him coming along. Nancy has made herself purposefully rootless to an extent. Has she, though? I don't know. Because I feel like if she was rootless, her room would not look as personalized as it does. It's like she just doesn't want roots with him. I don't know. It's weird. Because, I mean, think about it, too. She's still involved with her community. That's why the whole thing with Ash happens. Right? Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I feel like it's possible. It's just they gotta freaking talk to each other. They need relationship therapy. They need couples therapy. I got
That's
that.
done.
Okay, so there's that at least.
What is it?
Goodbye.
Apparently nothing.
Until later.
I don't know. I feel like he is way more open to everything and willing to, or even more like enthusiastically wanting to be a part of that life. Because I think he doesn't say like, you left me here, come home. It's more like, you left me here, I want to go with you. Having no physical character in the game, so it's too avoid making. It could be. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Oh! Something's happening. Yes! Finally. Oh shoot, now I have to add another color. Crap. Okay. Okay, I've gotten this far, which doesn't look like a lot, but it's there. And now I have to add another color. I have to add the red back in.
What's Niobe up to?
What time is it? I'll stay on a little bit longer. Hold on. I'll stay on a little bit longer, but I do need to go soon because I need to eat. We do love when things happen in games. Yes, we do.
The hidden door must be here.
No.
I need to make sure only the lightning bolts are showing.
How do you know that? That is my question. That was easy. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, what? Hold on. Hold on. What? What? I don't know. I also don't know if I can... Do I need to, like, look for something? Or can I... Okay, I have to pee, but I'll be right back. Please let me know if I can actually solve this yet, or if I can just, like, walk out. I don't know. If I can solve this, I would like to. Screw it. me that they don't let the goal of the puzzle be intuitive on its own. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I can solve this yet. Lordy. Okay, I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna chance it. I'm gonna save my game real quick.
What are you doing?
Oh, darn. Do I just like... Okay, apparently I can't solve that yet. Or if I can, then... I don't know how because I tried to move in there and it just didn't work. I'll just go back here and he can be mad. I love how the fairy's there even though it should be on the other side.
I need to find the lift remote again. Maybe Thanos stashed it nearby. I need to get the connections hooked back up. Looks like the number indicates how many connections come from each point.
Oh, I don't like this one. I'm sorry. I do not like this one. Okay. I like this music though. Okay. Oh. Oh. It would have to be that. Okay. What? But Huh. Interesting. Huh. Because it would have to be that then. There we go. Okay, I got it. I got it.
Thanos can't stop me now.
I gotta figure out what I want for lunch. It's getting late. Okay, we got that.
Check.
Just kidding.
Still
Anyone
have
else
to
do
do
that?
that.
I love that he's not here. That's interesting. I guess I could probably wear my blue light glasses. That'd be smart, wouldn't it? How much do these do? That's the question. Do they do a whole lot? I don't know.
Hi.
Hi.
Later.
Talk to you later.
She sounded confused in that. If I'm honest. You entered my room through the wall. I can't talk to her
Later.
about that.
Bye.
I'm sorry, what? There's no option for that.
What are you doing?
That's so weird. So...
What are you doing?
But it's like if I try to click on that to fix that, it doesn't work. That's what's confusing to me.
I should figure out what this means first.
So now I'm stuck. That's nice. Super nice. Okay. But I can't find information on it, and I can't go through that wall. Am I stuck now? Do I have to reload the thing? I don't like this, is what I'm getting at. That's an old book. No, just leave. Oh, that's true. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Okay. Hold on. I still haven't found the password for the authentication database. It won't let me do anything with the lighting yet.
Haven't done that.
God, this is such a good track. I don't know why my brain was telling me I couldn't do that. I don't know why. I have no clue. I don't think I can do anything over here yet. Oh, it's a fan. Okay. Sup?
You found another way down. How enterprising.
I do my best.
So do I. Now get out.
No. I don't want to.
Hello.
How long have you been with the troop? Would you prefer I leave you alone?
I prefer you leave.
We're just streaming for
I
extra.
have a job to do here.
So be it.
What? 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 Hold on. What? What? Doing a friggin' podcast? Yes. Yes. Yes, please and thank you. Yes, please and thank you. Yes, please and thank you. Tori, I'm pretty sure you're not here, but yes, please and thank you. Yes, please and thank you. I don't know if you can see it or not. Carter and Tori are doing a podcast. They're doing a podcast. They're doing a podcast. They're doing a podcast. This is what I live for. This is what I live for. Says a podcast. The Carter over at the Nancy Drew Times. A few of you detectives guessed Tori and I's random hints last week. There's no better way to enter the new year and season of ND content than doing a podcast deep diving into the games with my good friend Tori. We'll be analyzing the games with great depth. So if you love research or like to ask yourself why, and I have a sneaking suspicion you do, seeing as you love being a detective too, then you will love these episode drops coming April 2025. Dude. And then Tori's like, it's happening. Oh my gosh. Did they say? Has anyone like shared that? No one's shared that in the Clue. Okay. I'm sharing it in the Clue Crew chat. Okay. Okay. Holy duck.
Why is Xenia in charge?
Because we follow her.
Why do you follow her?
Because I see a future.
Oh
in
my
her.
gosh. I love it.
Niobe is afraid of you.
Niobe's fear is not worth a passing thought.
Go like the
Why not?
go like
It has no shape.
the
It's a map
Nancy
without
Times
borders.
post. Like it and share it, please, and thank you all.
You were
That's pretty
interviewed
exciting.
about the missing art?
You make it sound so nice. Interview.
I messaged both of them. I was
You
like,
did speak with the police, though.
What
Yes.
are you up to? I see what
Why
you're
did they
doing
suspect
here.
you?
You're hiding
They
hints.
interrogated
What are you
all.
up to?
I'm sure they'll be back to do it again.
But they
They did not tell
cleared
me.
you, right?
They know we didn't steal anything. There are
I really want to knit
others.
some more. I'm like,
Who?
struggling. right now.
Melina, isn't that her name?
You think she'd steal from her own museum?
Wouldn't be the first.
Do you have any reason to believe she's responsible?
No.
Then why bring it up?
They are very good. They are so good at keeping everything on the down low. I, on the other hand, am like, can I please tell someone about this? Can I tell someone about it? Please.
I think there's something down here you don't want me to find.
Is it worth risking your life to test out your little theory?
That sounds a little like a threat.
I want
Hades
Thanos
is
to come
for the
back.
dead. Take
I
that
also
as
want
you
him to
will.
look even more menacing in his face. Because right now, he looks like he just his face. Let me say, his eyes, okay? His eyes. Just read, looks like he could kill you is a cinnamon roll. You know? He looks like he got stung by a bee. And I kind of need more, like, menacing, angry vibes from the dude. Oh, gosh. Liv. Oh, hold on. Shoot. This is bugging me. It's like the voice doesn't fully match the eyes right now. Like, the voice is perfection, but I feel like he needs to look, like his face needs to look a little bit more. His biceps are distracting. Don't tell Mr. Beat.
Can you help me turn off the alarm system?
No, none of us
No,
can.
none of us can.
Why? Why would you ask that, Nancy? They're not going to do that.
Tell me a little bit about Hades' character.
Just watch the play.
You must have some feelings about him.
The story has been told too many times to have an opinion.
Is he a good guy or a villain?
Depends on the telling.
Which do you prefer?
That's a weird way of putting
Persephone
it, but okay.
eats all 12 pomegranate seeds and stays below by her own choosing.
So you like Hades?
I like them both.
Okay. Then why are you acting so weird? Okay, 2, 3.
Do you know why Gregor's role keeps
Gruff
expanding?
voice with gentle eyes
Because
just gives
Niobe
peace from being the
can't
beeswax.
act.
Yes!
He seemed upset when I
It's
brought
so
it up.
true.
Did he?
Yeah, I
It's so
can't
true.
quite understand why.
I'm sure it's nothing.
What is today? Today's Wednesday. I need to remember I have knitting group tomorrow. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay.
You're difficult to get to know.
That is the point.
Why?
I'm the man you don't want to meet. Who are you?
I mean, I'm sorry,
I'm
but
the
like you
woman
don't
who doesn't
look like
back
the man
down.
I don't want to meet.
I hope not.
You know, you don't look like the man that I don't want to meet. You, like I said, you look like the whole, like,
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
looks like you could kill you as a cinnamon roll, you know? That's, just saying. When you went to him last time, and he wasn't there, you did find something there that wasn't there before. Wait, what? Is that a clue, or are you just making the Beauty and the Beast reference? Because now I'm wondering.
I'd like to take a closer look at the poster.
Of course, I have to track down that freaking key. I have to track down every freaking key. I want to call Melina real quick.
Hi.
Okay, so there's something. There's something.
Did the police talk to you about the missing art?
Of course.
Did they search your home and office?
What are you getting at?
I'm just covering all the angles.
You think I'd steal from my own museum?
Oh, yeah, okay. He's supposed to look like he could, but actually, I know, man. But for some reason, that's just kind of not the vibe I'm getting. Okay. Okay, one. I'm trying to do, like, the color look repeat, like, at least once.
It's a possibility.
How dare you!
I mean, if you really wanted me to do my job right, you would not say, how dare you. You would say, at least you're thorough. You know, but now you sound a little bit questionable. Milady doth protest too much. Okay. Can I call you back? I would last so much. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry if I
find
upset you
that funny.
earlier, but I had to ask.
I understand. This museum is my heart, Nancy. It is my child and my mother and my father.
That's
As a girl, if I had
okay,
two
I'm
coins
sorry,
to
but
rub
that's weird.
together, they'd go straight to admission.
That's
a few years of that, then they stopped taking my money. I loved the art and the history so much, they said it was catching. Before long, I was officially a volunteer. And then one day, they paid me to come. Never have I been so proud. This is my heart and my life and my home. Always. As much as it hurts to hear the accusation, you asking the hard questions means you care as much as I do. Thank you. And no, I did not steal.
I mean, okay.
Did you know about the secret door in the museum?
What are you talking about? Secret door?
Niobe was using it.
Oh.
I thought this
Is that a
museum
problem?
was your baby
Of course
and
this
your
is a
mother and
problem.
your father.
Keep an eye on Niobe. Don't let her know what you've seen.
But you don't know
Why?
about the secret door.
It could be she likes secret doors.
I'm
Or
sorry.
it could be she's up to something. Observe her.
I'm just saying, man. These are getting tangled, which I don't like.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll call them again. I don't think they'll have anything, but I'm trying to like extend this to like right up to when, like right before Ricky's stream is supposed to start. So if we do a lot of dialogue right now, that's partly why. Also because I really actually do want to knit during this.
Have you been able to look into the entire cast?
Yeah, you're dealing with something really serious here.
Tell me more.
That's the thing. We're not sure.
First red flag is the staff.
As in, where is everyone?
We reached out to the network to see if we could track down any of the workers who left.
No one would talk?
No one could be found.
Oh, that's weird.
Keep quiet on that until we figure out what's happening.
We can fill you in on everyone at the museum, but these are dangerous people. You have to tread lightly.
Tread lightly. She's so bad at that.
Thanks, Joe.
Sorry. Just be careful. Something big is happening.
Hold on. Pious Private Eye, are you still here? You were asking about funny parts of games. That's one. She's not very good at that. Oh gosh, that was funny. Oh, that was funny. Oh. My eye hates me right
What
now.
did you find out about Gregor?
Did you notice anything about his Greek accent?
What Greek accent?
Right? He's an American, and Gregor is not his name.
Really?
Really?
So, who is he?
He may be an actor, like he says. We can't figure out why he changed his name.
But we did
Actors
find out
change
a
their
bit about
names.
his past.
But
What's his story?
Pretty sad, actually. He's an only child. His parents died when he was really young.
He grew up completely alone.
In and out of foster care until he aged out of the system.
May explain the assumed name.
Right. Maybe the name has some meaning.
Right. It could be a stage name.
Like a nom de plume, but for actors.
Or it could be something more serious.
Like a nom de guerre.
Unlikely. Either way, we'll look into it.
I'm sorry, but their dialogue is so great. Their dialogue is so great. Oh. Oh my gosh. I love it.
Did you find anything
Okay,
out
I'll
about
play
Xenia?
it for 5
She
more
seems to
minutes
be
and
more
then
or
I will
less who
save
she
my
says she
game.
is.
We know she's from New
and
York.
She grew up around a lot of artists and professors and the like.
Have
Looks like she was put in contact with
And
the
then
production
Liv, I'll have
organizers
you
and jumped at the chance to direct.
pin that
That
link
seems
if you
reasonable.
haven't already.
It does, but we're gonna keep looking.
The dots connect, but who knows if we're seeing all the dots?
Oh, I know that feeling.
Okay.
Anything I should know about Thanos?
Be careful around Thanos.
Why? What's
I
his
wish
story?
they had done that another
We're looking into it.
excuse
But
me,
he was
made
brought
it
in for
fit the
questioning about something
context a little
recently.
bit more.
Well, what for?
We're still looking into it. The whole thing is very strange.
Okay, explain.
All we know is that he is on the network's radar.
Like I wish it had
He
been
is?
be careful around
Why?
him.
He's killed people.
What?
Yes, it's serious. He worked in private security and he was directly involved in a fatal shooting.
He's dangerous, but only when the situation calls for it.
And when does the situation call for it?
We don't know.
Nancy's in some trouble. She's in some trouble. What's she gonna do? Okay.
What can you tell me about Niobe?
She is an amazing artist.
Yeah?
Well, she was. I saw a few of her pieces at the Met. Stunning.
Frank's call
Her
with Nancy
painting
about
spoke
Thanos.
to my
Is that?
soul.
I didn't know you were
Are
a
you
fan
talking about
of
this one or are you
painting.
talking about another one?
Nance, I'm more cultured than Greek yogurt.
He's been saving that one.
I have. I was
don't
toying
remember.
with Euro puns for a while, but I couldn't figure out if it was Euro or Hero or Gyro.
I feel that.
So I moved to Tzatziki for a while,
different
and
one? Okay.
that was a dead end. Now, Saganaki.
Reeled in, buddy.
Right. Her work is abstract, but not.
Okay.
How so?
Okay.
The docent told me that under each abstract painting is a photorealistic painting.
Is it a
Paints over her
conversation
work.
that
She
supports
replaces
your
the painting with the feeling of the painting.
desire for
The amazing thing is that you can sense it. You know what's there.
I missed my eye with the first drop. Okay. You'll know when it happens. She talks with just Frank. Okay. So that tells me that it's a Francie one. Okay. All right.
I asked
Okay.
Melina if she was involved with the missing art.
So, what's your take?
I think she might be innocent. It sounds like she practically grew up at the
I'll
museum.
finish this line of
That's weird.
Why?
We looked into it, and
not
she didn't move
questioning,
here
but
until
you get
she
my
was in her
drift.
teens.
and then
Did you find anything else I should know?
No, but that's worth looking into.
there we go. Okay. Well, okay, I'll do a little bit more.
If Niobe's such a talented artist, why is she acting?
The part Joe left off is likely the reason. Her career is steeped in controversy.
In what way?
She was accused of art forgery, but it's not true.
You don't want it to be true.
Of course I don't. But the docent I met said what happened to her was a tragedy. I mean, he looked like he was going to cry just by thinking about it.
What happened?
He wouldn't say. All he said is her paintings will never bear her name. Apparently, everyone knows she's lost all credibility in the art world, but no one seems to know why.
I'll watch her from a distance for now.
She has to talk in code because Thanos could be listening. They're trying to suss out. Okay.
Do you
Gotcha.
think Melina could be involved with the missing artwork?
An inside job. Wouldn't be the first time.
You should talk to her, see what she says.
Okay.
That's always so hard to do, but comes with the territory, I guess.
It's all in the tone of voice.
Is that so?
Yeah, check this out. Are you the type of terrible person who steals?
And this works?
Not at all.
Just be direct.
And if she gets upset, just say,
Yes.
take it away, Frank. That's what I say, at least.
Oh, lordy. Okay, this is the last
Any
one I'm gonna
word
do,
on the names
and
I
then
gave you?
Actually, yes.
I'll
It's a
hop
list
off.
of very wealthy individuals, many of whom have extensive art collections.
Rich as Plutus, you could say. He was the god of being rich, which is a pretty top-shelf way to go through life if you ask me.
So you might want to talk to Gregor.
Now, if I remember correctly,
What did you make of the
Ricky
rest
is
of
playing
Gregor's
Duck
list?
Detective tonight.
I think it might be a code.
Or
Me
I say
too.
tonight,
Just
today,
not sure what it means yet.
It'll come to you.
which seems to be pretty fun.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Bye.
Save. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna exit out of this so that I don't think next time that I need to call them, but instead that I just called them. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. Go raid Ricky's stream. It's over on YouTube, or else I would do an actual like raid bit. But how about when you go there, rate it with duck emojis for me. Rate it with duck emojis. When you enter into the stream, when it starts, rate it with duck emojis. Okay? I will be back next week so long as everything's good. But yeah, thank you guys. Have a good day.